Hi, I'm Scott Engel, Managing Director of RotoExperts.com. I am still the king. I am still fantasy, and I'm probably going to be that for the rest of the baseball season at least, and football season too, and maybe even for fantasy NASCAR. Everybody's always looking to make a trade. Everybody wants to make a trade. I want to improve my pitching. I want to get Justin Verlander. I want to get Clayton Kershaw, but you can't always get them in a trade. Here are some good trade targets that you can possibly acquire that can help your pitching without having to give up a ton. If you missed out on Francisco Liriano on the free agent list, don't fret. The guy who got Liriano probably doesn't regard him too highly anyway, and it won't take a lot to acquire him. This is Liriano's probably last chance to really show he's a standout, and he's come out of the gate pretty good with Pittsburgh. This is a great situation for him. Ray Searage is an excellent pitching coach, and he and Wandy Rodriguez can buddy up in the clubhouse and share a lot of tips. Wandy Rodriguez is a very steady veteran. Liriano working with both Searage as he gets to know him and with Wandy Rodriguez. It's a good time in Liriano's career to start turning it on and being more steady than ever. A lot of people still don't believe in Ervin Santana, but I gotta say, I'm one who does believe in him. But there's still people that are skeptical, so you might be able to get Ervin Santana in a trade for a pretty low price where you don't even have to give up an outstanding hitter. Ervin Santana, his release point has been very consistent, and he hasn't given up a lot of home runs. The next Ervin Santana start where he looks bumpy might be the greatest time to pounce. People just don't trust Jonathan Niese of the New York Mets. Maybe it's because he's a New York Met. Niese is never going to be an elite fantasy pitcher, but he's darn steady. And Dan Warthen is kind of an underrated pitching coach. Niese has hit some bumps. He might have been pitching hurt, but he's showing signs of coming out of it. Niese can be very steady. He's a good number 3, number 4 fantasy starter. Again, you're not always going to be able to acquire the marquee pitcher in a trade, but there are other ways to help your pitching staff by even slotting in good number 3, 4, 5 guys, and Jonathan Niese is a good target for that. He drives you crazy, always gets injured, but now is a time where you just don't have to give up much to get Josh Johnson of the Toronto Blue Jays. When he does come back from his triceps injury, he's going to be good. Josh Johnson looked good in spring training. He came out of the gate with a few promising starts. When he's healthy, he's still going to give you some steady fantasy starts. Go ahead and acquire Josh Johnson. You won't have to give up much. Wandy Rodriguez is very underrated and very steady. It seems like he's settling in nicely in Pittsburgh, where they have a great staff, they have a great pitching coach, and Wandy Rodriguez has already shown this season that he continue to be a very reliable pitcher. Wandy Rodriguez isn't going to help you blow up your pitching stats, but he's certainly not going to hurt you, and at times he will help you. For more great fantasy analysis, check out the RotoExperts.com exclusive Edge Fantasy Baseball package with the brand new Bench Coach from Tim McCullough, helping you stream pitchers in and out and play the matchups.